Lamb Island has always fascinated me. It's the first time I read about the connections between it and the pyramids of Giza. The island is now owned by the infamous Uri Geller. Purchased the island in 2009 and now offers citizenship, as Lamb Island has been declared a micronation. I am a proud citizen of that island. I was one of the first people to sign up, and as I said, Lamb is just a fascinating place and one with a rich history. I first wrote about it back in 2009. I posted a blog. Geller had some interesting things to say about it at that time. Lamb Island, it's a volcanic outcrop in the Firth of Forth near Edinburgh, and it's one of three rocky outcrops which sort of mirror the layout of the pyramids of Giza. And Geller said that I am fascinated by the connection between the pyramids and these islands. The connection has been known for centuries. You can read about it in a 15th century manuscript called the Scottish Chronicon by the Abbot of Incolm, Walter Bower. But when I heard Lamb Island was for sale, I felt a strong instinctive urge to buy it. And the more I delved into the history and archaeological lore which surrounds it, the more certain I became that this is one of the most significant sites in Britain. The connections that they speak of, it's very interesting. So, the island has links not only to the pyramids, but to King Arthur, King Robert the Bruce, and to the ancient kings of Ireland as well. Geller said, it might seem forbidding, and it is certainly uninhabitable, but it is also one of the keystones to British mythology. The connections to myth can only be understood by tracing ley lines, the mysterious invisible paths which dowsers claim to be able to sense as flowing lines of energy. To many dowsers, ley lines are as real as streams of underground water, but unlike water, ley lines follow rigid patterns and run in straight lines. They link most of the world's significant archaeological sites, such as Stonehenge, the pyramids, and the great temples of Southeast Asia, as well as obscure monuments and buildings connected to powerful religious societies from long ago, such as the Knights Templar. According to research published by a historical investigator named Jeff Nesbitt in the magazine Atlantis Rising in September 2002, there are three crucial Templar sites in the UK: the village of Temple, Roslin Chapel, and the Isle of May. This last is believed by some Arthurian scholars to be the real location of Avalon, the island where King Arthur was laid to rest and await his return as the once and future king. If one were to draw lines between the 3 points, cut through a pair of islands in the Firth of Forth, called Craigleith and Phaedra, and lying between these is a third outcrop, Lamb Island. What Nisbet realized is that the three islands are arranged in precisely the same crooked line that marks the layout of the pyramids at Giza, built by the pharaohs some 4,500 years ago. That layout famously matches the three stars known as Orion's Belt, and Nisbet discovered that anyone standing on the battlefield of Bannockburn, where Robert the Bruce defeated the English army in 1314, on the anniversary of the battle on June 24th, would see the three stars rise exactly over the three islands of Craigleith, Lamb, and Phaedra. And if the royal connections to Arthur and the Bruce were not enough, a line extended from the Isle of May through Lamb Island will cross Tara, the burial place of the ancient Irish kings. More improbable yet, but nevertheless true, is the name traditionally given to the stars of Orion's Belt, the Three Kings. I'm a deep believer in what Carl Jung called synchronicity, the power of connections between things which are linked by forces we don't understand, said Geller. And there are many clear synchronicities that come together on Lamb Island. Lamb Island is a spectacular location. It has all the hallmarks that one looks for in a sacred site. When the opportunity arose for citizenship there, I couldn't pass it up.